Meta's share price recently dropped 20% on top of a 50% from a year ago. So from 1 year ago, Meta's share price has dropped 70%. Is this irrational fear or is this rational thinking? That is what I'm going to investigate in this video. Hello everyone, it's me Ali. I am a proud graduate of VIA and this is The Market Talk. In today's video, I am going to investigate 3 things about Meta. The first is looking at its earnings report. Is the drop of 20% justifiable? Secondly, I'm going to look at some of the factors that are non-financial which I think are hurting the company. And third, I'm going to talk about my own 2 cents as to what Meta can do better. So Mark Zuckerberg, if you're listening, please stay tuned.
This is great to see. It's a sign that the future isn't so far away.
Point number 1, let's go through the earnings report that has spooked investors. Revenue seems to be okay. They got $27 billion in revenue for this quarter. And if I compare it to the previous quarters, it's not on the high side but also not drastically low. But when I scroll down to slide number 7, oh my god, this is a worrying figure. The net income is only 4.4 billion for this quarter. It is a huge drop in net income. So that is one of the things that is worrying investors. In fact, not only this quarter, but the previous quarter and the quarter before it all have been in steady decline compared to the previous years where it has been up and down. This has been the lowest net income for Meta in many number of years, and this is one of the reasons why the stock price dropped 20%. So, seems justifiable. But wait, there's more. I want to look at the operating income of the 2 main segments of Meta. One is their family of apps, that's your WhatsApp, your Instagram, Facebook. These are the ads income generators of the company, and this side usually makes a lot of money. But this quarter, this side didn't make that much money. When I look at the second arm of Meta, which is the Reality Labs, I get even more worried. Their loss has reached $3.6 billion for this quarter. For the past 7 quarters consecutively, Meta has been bleeding money into Reality Labs, and up till now, they have nothing to show for it, at least financially. So yes, if the stock price drops 20%, there is good reason for it to happen. But the slides don't show the full picture. And this is something interesting. Free cash flow is still positive for the company. And not only that, they are riding on a huge sum for free cash flow. So these are one of the good things that is happening to the company. They have lots of free cash to use, and Mark Zuckerberg is definitely spending the cash instead of saving up the cash. Point number 2, what is going wrong in the company? Competitors. TikTok now is growing bigger and it's starting to slowly eat into the ads revenue that Facebook used to generate or Instagram used to generate, so that's a little scary. Apple, because of its new iOS update, has released a way in which it can tell people that their data is being collected. And Facebook heavily relies on that data to come up with targeted ads. So the new Apple iOS release is hampering business a little bit. Another sad news going around Meta, its internal program called X-Check. This program was supposed to be a secret program, but the Wall Street Journal did some digging, they did some really good reporting, and they found out that Meta or Facebook has this program called X-Check, which allows users to bypass all of the fact checking for their posts, and not only that, but to also tell Facebook that, hey, this is my competitor, this person has made a post, I want you to take down that post, and Facebook will actually take down that post. Of course, Facebook Meta is coming out and outright they are denying this. A lot of reporting is still going on, but the news is damning and Facebook already is suffering from some of its previous data scandals. Third, and I think this is a bit more important, is investors are losing faith in its management. Now, the guy that was previously in charge of Reality Labs, his name was Mike Schroepfer. He has been let go. And a new guy has been asked to come in. That new guy is Andrew Bosworth.
Hey, boss.
Pretend you didn't see that.
So with this change in leadership, the management is signaling that its previous work in Reality Labs was not really that good, and investors are worried that whole Reality Labs may actually be doing so bad that it may not be salvageable. But there's a new guy on the scene. His name is Andrew Bosworth. So we hope that Boss can be a boss and really boss up Meta. Now for point number 3, Mark Zuckerberg. Let me share with you what I think you are doing wrong in Meta. And if all of you there on the internet agree with me, please write it in the comments, okay? First things first, Metaverse. It's a really cool concept, and I as a technologist, I believe this would be really impactful to everybody in the world if it came true. The problem is, it's very difficult for a user to see what the Metaverse is if they cannot experience the Metaverse. So, Mark Zuckerberg, please stop making expensive Oculus Rifts or Oculus Pros, and please make cheaper Oculus devices so that people can buy and experience the Metaverse. And I'm sure then you will start to earn even more money from Reality Labs. And point number 2 is, please don't make your marketing so cringy. Have you seen your own videos where you introduce Metaverse? You are like floating avatars without legs and with really weird facial features. Not only that, have you seen yourself when you're introducing your friends or when your friends are introducing you? Hi boss. Oh hi Mark. Is this how you want to launch your Meta Day? So cringe. The video is so fake. Everything is so fake. Everything you show about Metaverse is so nice, but you do it in such a fake way that people can't really hook onto it. I would rather you show me some other cool, natural looking things that makes sense for me.
That's right. People are going to be pumped for that one.
And that's it, folks. These are my 3 points about why Meta stock dropped. Personally, I am still holding on to Meta stock because I have faith in the future. I am in it for the long run as a value investor, and I find the shares are actually really cheap. How do I calculate cheap? How do I know that Meta financially is still sound and safe? Why do I have faith in this company? You need to join VIA Masterclass to find out and learn value investing so that you are as confident as me when it comes to Meta stock analyzing. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!